this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Oh, what a juke into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. Under center, it will be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now in one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
To throw is Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Faking the give, Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Here now a third down and 8. Throwing again is Darnold. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Niners offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A 10-yard gain, but it's
Purdy on the sneak. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Purdy now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. On the ground, it's James. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They run it with James. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
This is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Ricky Pearsall
from 6 yards away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Nifty move. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And Walker once more.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
But I think the ball's out. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Darnold from the gun.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A gain of 12. First down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about...
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Tuipulotu got in and dropped him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Darnold now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Down the left sideline.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And throwing here, Purdy.
He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38.
Now Purdy. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Arroyo, 32 yards. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Darnold. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pass caught by Pearsall. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
James. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's James. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Gets past one man, and he won't quite make it to the 25. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
That is caught.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Jaguars up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that. One of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chiefs move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And this is Jalen McMillan. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Commanders get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the 49ers defense gets ready here as they trot back out there. They are up on the scoreboard, but that first half probably not what they envisioned defensively.
When you give up that many points, it's never what you envision defensively. I don't care what game you're playing in. Any defense has pride, and they're not going to say, that's acceptable. But winning gives you a little bit of a margin, a little bit of a cushion, gives them a chance to correct some things.
Yeah, they start the second half with that cushion. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves some brilliant. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the lead. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er defense now heading back out there. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad. But but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy sets up to throw again.
He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First down, 49ers.
Play action. Now Purdy. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Darnold.
Got a man. That's Ayuk. Now he's free at the 35. Brandon Ayuk. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Brandon Ayuk. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Purdy now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dawson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now he's going to step up and run. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16.
That's another 49er first down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They go play action here. Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Play action. It's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
To throw is Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Darnold a sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
The 49ers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. James.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff working right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 30.
Now Purdy. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy looking to throw.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And the 49er 1st down. A gain of 12.
Here's a give up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 40.
Throwing here, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
49er 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
On 1st down, it's James. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? They stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This one goes underneath. And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And I don't know that